I noticed fairly quickly. How far in are we? 13 minutes? So I apologize. You got to see me doing a lot of talking and not a lot of hearing. So you see, I have two images up. We're working on the flame seeker. I will go over what the hell I was talking about. Ah, dang it. I got thrown off because the headset that I was going to use for some reason didn't charge at work. And when I went to use it, it said 30%. And so I got stuck using the other one. And evidently it didn't connect. So I apologize. That's all me. But I caught it at 13 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the moth again. One moth like you see in that corner. Why is that so hard for me to do? And then in that corner, it's the colorway that I think we're going to do it in. And they're not exact, so I'm not going to map it out completely. We're going to wing the shit out of it. And you know how I love that. And we're going to have to screw with the body. I don't know if you look between the two. One is a diamond with a point down, and that is not. Suggestions are welcome on how we're going to do that. I haven't. Calm down, dog. I have not written my own paper piecing patterns because I don't have the knowledge yet. I did tweak this one way back, but I guess we'll see what's going to go on. When I realized that the sound wasn't working, I was complaining. And what I was complaining about is, you probably saw me show the photos. There's two versions of the head. There's the skull and a diamond option. So there's a whole set of a secondary packet that's printed that shows the the skull head, which is great, but it has it in three sizes: 4.5, 6, and 9. This doesn't tell me what it is. Being as I've seen a mini, I'm gonna pretty much assume it's not the 4.5. But nowhere, I went ahead and deeply skimmed because I was doing some reading, but I didn't read every word. But this doesn't, it talks about being able to shift to the other head, but it doesn't necessarily tell me what size. We're gonna go with 6.5 and hope that I'm right. 6, sorry. I can show you that too. I got that printed over here. All right. The other problem is background. I'm really not sure where it's gonna go, but at the shop I have the choice of a couple fabrics. There is a um, wide back, so I wouldn't need to use very much, but it is there's parts of it, when I look at it, sometimes I think of like the moon's surface, so there's lights and darks, but that's a term. Anyway, it's speckly, I don't know, chunky. Um, and it is a light medium. It's a medium, but it's not a dark medium. The other option that I liked was kind of this, um, it's it's marijuana actually, but it is kind of an aqua-y green, tealy green, and it is very watercolory, batik looking, mock batik. And a lot of the sections you wouldn't notice that it's a pot leaf, but there's some of the sections that would. So part of me likes it because it's green and it's foliage. And if you've got the warmer colors of the moth that we got going, then maybe I don't want the cool of the gray. I know. All right, this is one of my options. I'll just show this. It should look familiar. It's in the damn mountains behind me. But it's one of those, God, I just don't know. And unfortunately, I've got to pick that fairly quick. I have so many different fabrics to play with here that it's just kind of astronomical. All right, can I get all this out? I did start pulling fabrics. Oh, good Lord, how am I going to show them all? Let's get rid of the keyboard. Not quite sure why I heated up the iron. All right, so for not from scraps, but from smaller pieces, I have some lovely creams. Not all of these are going to be used. These are, I pulled them and reserve the right to mix any of them. It's technically the same print. Those three are batiks. Those are not. So then there is our lighter colors. Then we start, whoops. So this is scrap, or not scrap. How about this is stash? Okay. Then, besides these, which maybe will change piles, and we'll do a brown pile, a black pile, which is a batik, by the way, and maybe we'll stack these. Dark to light, ish. That's one of the top ones. It's not quite right. It's okay. Now, this is things that I have a yard or more of. Really, I don't like marbles when they're really splotchy like this, but keep in mind that we are going to cut them small. This has a gold metallic, kind of a multi-line plaid. There's a batik, black and gold, just brown. The more I look at this one, as much as I love it, because there's little skulls in there, I don't think it's going to work. But I'm not going to totally put it away yet. We've got a really amber gold, orangey gold. Okay, give me another name for amber besides honey. I so don't like amber heard that I don't like even using that name. Sad, but true. All right, so seeing the big chunks of color, I also have black vintage texture. So these are stashes, like I said, and I will set them on this little table behind me. Daisy, what's going on? So that's got some metallic. That makes me think of my mom. That's a metallic. That might be too gold, but there's a softer one. Creams, and then I cut vintage texture off of the bolt, which there is some sections of that wing that looks very much like that. Ooh, so what happened to that image here in this? Did I want to add it? And I got three of you. You're gonna watch me figure this shit out. Existing moth. Okay, that worked. And then this is a batik that is just, to me, both of those were perfect. So I went ahead and cut an eighth of a yard off the bolt. If I can figure out how to sneak some of this Tim Holtz in there, God, it would be perfect. I'm not sure where. This is more of that. And then I've just got some random fun shit that's the right colors. These are from scrap bins at work, and some of these pieces are from Wilmington Prints, their headers that they show you trying to get you to buy their shit. That's a fun one, which I think would go color-wise. We'll have to see about the print. Same with this. This is kind of like the skulls. And look, there's even fucking more of that. Dots, solids, and another batik. It's got leaves on it and a dot. All right, so now that you've kind of seen the colors, let's just set. Eek. I will kind of just tip those. What a mess, huh? Now, what fucking color background? I might have enough of this. Because you need like 4 something if you're doing both malls, and I'm not. Is there a color? Problem is, I don't know exactly what room it's going in. We got a lot of gray walls. I like the kind of like the idea that being on a natural background. And I didn't want to cut anything off that bolt. I got none of you talking to me anyway. Thinkers. Um, so can I pull up the other 2 fabrics to show you? Put them on the screen? Why not? You don't seem to have a problem with the fact that I'm doing. You're not talking to me. You have a problem, like ooh. You have a problem. I guess you're gonna have to open your mouth and start talking. At least I don't think so. Now I've got something up with it. Oh, there you go. Hey, Helmsman. Restarting my computer. Dang it, I can hear you again. Okay, so it's my problem. Oh, you can't hear me on Discord? Check and see if invite link says invalid. Hi, Sue. Susie? S-U-S-E-M-C-K. Is it Susie? Did I do that right? So the first 13 minutes there was no fucking sound. So that's on me. Let's see if I can invite them. So I'm gonna copy the link again and try it. I am super new at Discord, and I have found out that there's a Discord chat channel and a Discord voice channel, so check that in case you are in the wrong one. Paste? How come you're not pasting? Isn't that what copy means? Paste. Is that the same? 9D2G2S. Okay, try one more time. If that doesn't go through, then I will disconnect and reconnect and try to get a different Discord link. So will you try that? I'm going to try pulling the 2 pictures for the background. But I got the window slid off to the side, so now I can see if you actually are typing. Can you? It's because I have too many windows open and I blocked the damn chat window. How are things in Australia? Is it because it's late? Susan without the N. Okay. It's getting late there, isn't it? Material magic. Why that? Not quite sure why some of these come up under white back when they're not white back. That's kind of bizarre. You just can't trust the freaking. That's not what I wanted. Just can't trust the searches. That's the problem. Oh, it's lunchtime Friday, sunny, gorgeous weather. The future looks good for us, guys. I don't know. We've got nothing but fucking lightning all day today. Well, all night. All right, that's one of the images. And let's try. That's not the best picture, but it's enough. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to put up 200 pictures. Okay. This goes away. So we're gonna do. This will suck to get all these off of here later. But we're gonna say moon for this one, and we're going to put that. Okay, and we're whoa, that came up really big. Nope. Let me make it small. See how it kind of looks like the moon? And just kind of tuck it down here in the corner. Nope, still says invalid. Okay. Well, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna say one way or the other, darling. Oops. That's the button I need. I'm gonna hang up and I am going to join voice like it's a new one, and I'm gonna invite. Have you made it in before so I can just invite you from here? How do I search for people? Invite friends. Feral culture, general. Okay, well, let's. Damn, it's the same number. Well, I have horrible techie bad luck, so between the two of us, we're fucked. Um, hmm. Okay, who knows shit about Discord? Do you invite people by email address? Do you have what's your quote handle on Discord? And I can try to type it in. Keeping in mind I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's pull up the other fabric. Um, we're gonna name that one. Okay. No, it doesn't got to be you. Nope, it doesn't got to be you. All right, so those are my three, I guess. If you want to look at this bottom one here too. I have the weirdest symbol before no idea. Uh, I'm so glad we're so smart, guys. All right. Well, we can keep it like this too. It'd be great to figure that out. But so I don't want a white background. Black's not going to work. Originally, everything that I'm making, I can see on one specific wall, and not everything can hang on that wall. And honestly, I think it's going to end up being um, the wall is going to end up being movie theater stuff, like movie posters, movie props and shit, because it's in our room there. Um, where's Discord? General. Let's see. Is there a spot that I can voice connected? I mean, that's good. Like, can you hear? Well, I can hear that. Can you hear that? That was a golf clap. All right. Find the perfect sound. Well, we're not going to worry about that. But I did hear that. Is this? There's a text channel. Are you over here? IDIA question mark. Zaza Burns. That's not you. Blue Hippo. Invoice. Who's Blue Hippo? Miss Taffy, are you on? Hi. And me. So if you're on, you need to tell me how to do this. Okay. That's I don't know if I need to find you by an email address or all right, but that is general text, I think, and I don't know who Blue Hippo is. One mutual friend. Huh? All right, well, I'm shrinking this window some and coming back over here. We're gonna roll this up a little. All right. Okay. All right. So that's my dilemma when we look at all this stuff. I've got a bunch of shit pulled. I don't know what's gonna go where. I think we have to change the whole body because if you look at the body of the moth, the one in this corner is a bunch of triangles, and the one flying geesey, and the one in that corner is not. Kind of makes me wonder if I can make that. Have you guys ever created your own paper piecing pattern? How hard is it? All right, let's set some of this stuff off to the side so we can look at the pattern and decide that. You know, this is one of those projects that I always try to keep organized, and it does not stay organized. I'm not the most organized person anyway. That doesn't help. Daisy, it's time to take a nap, baby. You've been up since since before I got home. Come here. Oops, I just ran into the thing. Hi, how you doing? How did the mountain end up, or did it get a timeout? It kind of has a mini timeout. So you can see it behind me. I didn't think you guys wanted to sit on a thing and watch me rip out the whole end over here. Let me make that small or bring it down over here. Um, I am going to rip out a bunch of the teal and bring it back in as blue. And I think what I'm going to do is mini timeout is I'm going to replace that and and finish this section, and then I'll come back to it in this status, but those things changed because I don't think anybody's going to want to hang out for a couple hours and watch me fucking rip fabric. I don't want to watch me rip fabric. Hi, darling. What are you doing? Oh, your eyes weeping. That's kind of our fault. We stopped that allergy pill because I thought the apple pill was good. Hey, kiddo, are you going to try to take a nap on me? You're never taking a nap on me. Hang on. Where are you? Can I rip? Hi.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. I hear somebody.
It's me.
Hi, you. Let's say hi,
It's
Pixie.
Lois.
How you doing, Miss Lois? Miss Graduate, almost. I
Oh,
mean, basically.
um, yeah, I submitted for graduation today.
Yep, you did all the
Woo!
stuff. Yahoo! Time to get elevated, man. Oh,
Yeah,
question.
pretty much.
Um, do you more cohesive with the sky? Yes. And yeah, I think the blue will work better. Not the right word. Got it. Okay. On Discord, how do you invite people in? Is it, or how do you search for people? Is it by their email address? Because
No, by um nickname.
eh, nickname. All right, Lydia,
Who are
it's
we looking
nickname.
for?
We're looking just up a ways here. Homespun Quilts 2606 is Lydia at Homespun Quilts. And she says the link isn't valid yet. I disconnected and reconnected, and it gave me the same link. So I don't know if I've done something
Mm,
wrong or she's done something wrong, but neither one of us are good at technology. So it could be either one of us.
Lydia, do you have Discord already
Yes, she said up here. Um, oh, I can't see
in
up
the
here.
chat?
Restarting my computer. Discord invite says invalid. So dang it, I can't hear you. I have Discord on, she said up top. Okay, to be fair, for the first 13 some minutes, nobody could hear me. That'd be me. The wrong headset was connected. Oh, damn it. All right, guys, sorry. I'll be back. We've got dog pee. Good thing I love that dog. I love you. I don't know why when the dogs get old, they forget how to back up. All right, what's You're not still wet, are you? I wiped you down. And that's not how you get in there, honey. That's backwards. Fun. Okay.
Hi, Lydia.
Did we get in? I'm not.
I, I see them in voice chat, but they haven't said anything.
Oh. Let's. Can I see? Oh, Nanette. Sorry. I
So,
was cleaning up after the dog.
Lydia, is your microphone have a cross through it?
Okay. So who's Blue Hippo? Is that Lydia?
That's Lydia.
Okay. I wondered. Okay. So yeah, I see her. Okay. I'm gonna let others figure that out because it's outside my pay grade. Dog duty today, having a tree removed, and lots of noises. We started having lightning, well, thunder.
Oh,
I'm assuming the lightning, but
no, it was
thunder.
there. It
Oh,
was there. I
it
saw it this
was
morning.
when I got up, but at 4 something, I didn't see the lightning. I just heard thunder. Once we made it
Uh,
outside, oh, there was one that actually scared the fuck out of me because I went outside and it cracked like right over the house. I'm like, in the house we go. I'm like, well, Daisy, you pee on the floor all the time. I guess you're gonna pee on the floor again because I'm done being outside in the rain. And she would panic from the, oh my god, how did you get stuck there? Come on, forward, walk forward. And you know what? If you get stuck, reverse works. I love you, pig. My little pig Ben. Yes. Okay. Good. All right. Background. Still where I'm trying to figure out. Don't think I want blue. Yep, another good color. Why don't I have it out? I mean, I guess blue would work, but it seems funny with the brown, I guess. All right, shut up. Shut up. Come on. The only reason why I had the door open is because I had a piss-filled blanket, and now I got lice. The best I could do on short notice. All right, so we're going to put that boutique down there, too. Daisy.
so how bad have I pissed off Bree with the rearranging of the shop?
I don't know if she's actually noticed. She wasn't there very long. And then she had had dental work and whatnot, so I was like by myself today. Nobody came in today. Oh, I was going to show that. And that is paper towel on the ground. Where's this? Okay, so this is the head keepers. So this little seeker skull, this is the skull, but so it shows a picture of it as a diamond, or you can do the skull, and the skull comes in 4.5, 6, and 9-inch skulls, and nowhere in this does it tell me which size I need. Isn't that nice? Jesus, Daisy. All right, let me pick up the foot pedal because now you're stuck in the. This is going to be fun tonight because we're already 47 minutes in and I've got jack shit. It's okay. It's all right. That's the way life is. That's the whole point. Okay, if you look at this, you're going to end up with the two pieces that go together with the eyes, and then underneath it is the nose. And then it looks like there's a solid bar of color underneath that. They make it look like it's background in this drawing. But when you start actually photocopying the papers, that's the eyes. But that seems smaller than what we. So this is my only gripe about this. It does seem to be in one single size, except that are like lucky you. What about fireworks? Because I have a dog that's shaped like a dog, but she's chicken shit. Um,
No, she's better than the chicken shit that you're dealing with.
yes. I have requested CAD and officer notes and whatever I can get from the police department from her
Ooh,
calling in.
good.
Now, whether they'll do anything when I can prove to them that she basically
Lied to them.
used them to harass me. Fine. Yep, bitch. Okay. Oh, and we lost part of one of our trees in the back. We lost part of an apple tree. So I photocopied the 6-inch skull. 'Cause God forbid I didn't make a fucking note the last time I made this. Guess what? If I'm sure this is the one, you all have to help me remember to go write a note on the front of this so I know what size. But that being said, to answer your question, Miss Australia, is yes, there's only one size in here. It doesn't tell me which size it is, and I'm only familiar with a mini and this. So is it 4.5 and 6 or 6 and 9? We've got one size too many. Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Is that? Nope, that's part of something else. D is D. Where's the?
Have you ever done the freezer paper method of the paper piecing?
I have. Where you end up sewing next
Ooh,
to the paper instead of throwing it.
yeah, it's a bitch.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. I mean,
But
I
I
can
do like
say.
printable freezer paper. I do love that, I have to say.
Then what do you use it for if you don't use it for foundation paper piecing?
No, I use it for foundation paper piecing, but I like the printable one because then my starting piece, I don't have to use glue.
True, but you're not sewing through the paper. You're sewing next to it.
No, I still do it sometimes.
Well, I mean, no matter how close we try to be, yeah, there are times that I do it too.
No, like sometimes I'll just use it as regular paper piecing, not like fold it and do all the other stuff. That's only if I really want to reuse it. The other times I don't care.
Okay, D is the eyes and the antenna. All right, that's what I need to. So to answer the same size as the diamond, yes, but the diamond is one piece of paper, but I have to compare the size to 4 to 6 pieces of paper and guess which is roughly why I picked the 6-inch when I look at these, knowing that these two will go side by side. It roughly looks like. Oh my god, I wash my hands because I keep licking my fingers. It's roughly this size, which is the diamond. E is that, right? Okay, where's the papers that I was. Hi, Dusty! You're never over here. Would you like to be on camera? Nobody ever gets to see you.
Lydia, did you see my message about the gear icon and selecting your microphone.
It is a pain in the arse. Okay, so that's another version. Yeah, arg. Where's the page that I kind of want a big page that tells me all this, like E alternate. See, that's E, that's F. And those look like the eyes, just like, well, it's the same page. It looks just like these sections. That looks smaller. Is that actually an inch? That would probably be wise. Where'd it go? The right side of the room. Yeah. All right. So if you, I don't know if you can see any of that. Which way? That way. Let me put a paper behind it. Does that help? A little bit. So that's like the eye socket, and that's an eye socket. They're going to go side by side. And it looks like that eye sockets, but this is labeled E and F, and this is labeled A and B. I remember having the same problem last time,
You
which
know your alphabet. Congratulations, Jamie.
I didn't have to have it up in the filing room. When you throw somebody after you've been filing for 2 hours and you throw a GR in the middle of something, you're like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay. And okay, it goes before this, after that. Like, damn it, I need one of those things like teachers have. I'm so glad I don't have that.
Wait, don't you have one?
Hmm?
One of the thingies that you filed the stuff in?
Oh, yeah, I have that the fan thing. Yes.
Yeah, those are my
Prob-
favorite. I remember playing those with as a kid at my mom's office.
Loved them, which is why I bought one. Because I was a J.K. Gills girl. That's totally dating me. But
I was like,
so
I
this
don't
is
know
the
what that is. I'll just
J.K.
nod
Gill
and say yes.
smile and nod. It was like a stationery store. So you got to go in and look at all the fancy desk sets and 10,000 different pens and markers and um, mm. So anyway, I used to go through it. I'd pick my favorite pen and I pick my yeah. I like office supply stuff. I just do. Folders, hanging folders, binders,
Oh wait, hold
whatever.
on. No, I don't want to start streaming.
Okay. Well, the only thing I question about the actual pattern using this one is that's not the whole thing. That is just the eyes, not, I don't know. So we might end up doing just some scrap pieces to do the head and make sure
Do
it's
you know
nice.
it'd be cool if you
What?
had glow in the dark fairy floss for
That
the
would be
skull?
cool. I have any of that. I have that in the scrap bin. I mean, it's possible
Just
because
saying.
I've done work with it. So it could be here somewhere. Oh shit, I haven't even pulled these scrap bins to look at with all of the scrap I pulled from work. Because there's browns and blacks and shit over there. Honestly, I don't like work in there. Nope, that won't work. What? Blood splatter. Ooh. Wonder if we could figure out how to sneak. Oh, fairy frost, but not glow in the dark. Might be too white, though, honestly. Even though I love the idea. I do like the gears, but I don't know how I'd fit them in there. We'll keep looking just in case it's here. Snowflakes, rainbow. Nope. You know, I still think I have a bolt on order. Come to think of it, I want to say last year I ordered floss. What was your no? Um, Michael Miller. Oh shit! Hi, Dusty. Come here. Come here. Okay, I got you. Hey, it is a fabric. It's it's
It's
all
it.
modeled, but they have a glow in the dark one, so it looks like they've sponged the
Oh,
print over it, but it glows in the dark.
I. How much of it do you need?
I don't know that I need it. I
Oh,
wouldn't need
because
very much, but I think it's going to
I
be
have a
too.
scrap.
Do you have a scrap? I think like I could probably do it all in a 10-inch square, but um, looking at the colors of everything that I'm doing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I kind of tripped on you, baby. Yeah, but I think it's going to be too bright white and not creamy enough
Mm. Mm-hmm.
because there's not. I don't think there's anything in there that's going to be bright white. There's going to be some really light cream, but so it might be a let's just test the 6-inch and see what it does. But we still have to pick a background. I still don't know what to do with that.
Are you going
And
for the creamy, the beigey
up,
tones?
yeah, I have it up on the screen. I have what the pattern looks like with the rainbow colors, and then the other side is roughly what I'm going for. This middle one here. Whoops, I don't have it on this. Here. That middle one, which is what I have up in that corner.
The middle one. I just see the rainbow and I see the.
Hold on. There's a delay.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. A green or blue for background, you know? Yeah. So,
maybe if you got like.
so the bottom corner underneath the amber brown moth is another two fabrics I are in the running for the background. There was a, can I change this? Somebody
I do
did,
like the stone looking one.
let's see if I can bring this in to show you what this person did. I can't crop within here and I don't want to take the time, but it'll eventually pop onto your screen. What I liked about this
Ooh.
version, this is the mini, so I'm guessing that's the 4.5 inch. But they kind of did this blue metallic fleck thing. And I don't know that I would have thought to put it on blue. I mean, because they have mostly the right colors except the body, just not in the order that I was going to do them. And Jamie
Ooh,
speaks. I don't hate that.
what if, do you have something that looks like a very, almost like a midnight, a darker? I do like the metallic aspect because it pulls the gold, but what if
Mhm.
you had like a dark night
God damn
for the
it.
background?
Hold on.
What?
I made the whole
What?
fucking
What? What borked again?
board again. Well, I thought I was deleting this blue image here, and instead I deleted the camera.
You
So,
took away your camera? Hmm.
yeah, I did. Because that's awesome. Um, let's see. How do I have it on his
Oh,
one?
now
I
your
have it.
camera's gone, but so is the blue picture.
Yeah, well, there you go. So this is discarded their headset.
Oh, I see a camera.
Yeah, it's
I see a
the other
sewing
one
machine.
though. Which is another project I'm doing over there. SVG source. It's not the browser. All right, slow down and just look at this on your browser. No, display capture. Evidently not. I don't have an existing gradient. Or change that. No. Capture device. And existing. Is that it? Number two? Nope. However, should be able to change it.
Oh, I see the top of your head.
Yeah, because it's not exactly what I was supposed to do. Cancel. Delete. Okay. Or let's just do um deactivate activate and video capture deactivate activate. This is so much not fun. All right, I don't want to. So I guess we'll show some stuff over here. Daisy, what is up with you? How come you still haven't laid down? You've already peed on my floor. Well, on your blanket. Anyway, now that I've fucked all that up, I've done it before. I was trying to highlight the damn moth to delete the moth, and I deleted the whole camera, which is not what I wanted. Okay, so let's do, I guess we can start playing a little bit with the 6-inch guy, see if it's the right size when we lay it on the other thing. And has anybody done their own paper piecing pattern before?
I've used the software to try to make one.
Which software?
Great question. Hold on.
I'm full of them. Let's just cut this apart. Because I think when I did this last time, I edited one little spot on the body, which makes me think I could just freaking draw this. I haven't made any
Uh,
curves. I've done very basic
Quilt
lines.
Assistant is the one I've played with.
Really, I haven't heard of that.
Uh, I think, hold on. I could be wrong, but I think that's the one I played with. Yeah, it's a free software too.
Wow, more shit on the ground. All right, so these images, though,
Oh, I shared that crocheted possum with my friend.
It was shared to me, so I had to
They
share it to you.
they were so in love with it. They want to make it.
Okay, so I did modify last time. Let's see if I can get that on. Well, no, that camcorder's fucking missing. Mountain, that's that. All right, so what I did on this last one is they had a, can you see it here? Yeah, okay. This diamond has a bar on top. This diamond had a bar on top. When I made the bars gold, this one had a bar, and this one they didn't do. So I measured and drew it and just did it in the same order. And it worked fine. You can't tell that it wasn't automatically there. But I'm wondering if I can alter that to be more
Probably.
like the body with the lines and then the center bar that comes up. How come every time I do a project with all you people on YouTube, I end up fucking rewriting patterns? And should not be the case.
That's your own dumb fault. That's your own dumb fault.
Thanks a lot. Not
You're welcome.
helpful.
We encourage the chaos.
All right.
I sent
So,
you a link to the software.
thank you.
Hmm It's
Agree.
free. That's why I played with it.
It's my own fault. Thanks so much. You guys are all very helpful.
Hmm
But
Just like you let me come play in the quilt shop. Good luck
I was
finding
looking
anything.
for, I did have to go hunt for something though. I'm like, well, I thought I had to. Wait a minute. Hang on. It's over here, I bet you. And sure enough, it was. I got it.
What
I got
did
it.
I hide from you?
Shape flex. So I went to where it
Oh yeah.
normally was and then went, oh, wait, it is actually over here. Come on. Let's
Are
see.
you the reason I've been having issues with Grubhub this week? Have
Why?
you cursed me?
I've never, I've never ordered Grubhub. I don't know how I could be involved in that. Other than
Well, if you
my technology, just my lack of technological help tends to fuck everything up. Okay, so
I was gonna be
as I
good
get
and
my,
not get elevated, but I kind of want to be.
why not?
It's been a
So
day today.
it has. Mine started at or something.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Although I gotta watch because it could put me right to sleep. Here's
Oh
my
yeah.
glasses. So, all right, might be something that I play with a light box because this is the actual piece.
Yeah. I like EQ8.
I'm not an EQ fan. I mean, they want to train me on it so that I can sell their product, maybe, but I've had just as good a luck, if not better, with pre-quilt, but it doesn't do paper piecing, I don't think. So looking at the real moth,
What do you use? Prequilt?
uh-huh, And I spent, which was a dumb thing to do on a day that I was already tired, but I was writing a pattern today too. That ends up just being mind numbing after a while. Whoa! Okay, dragon fell down. Gives a crap.
Oh no.
Change the screen. Did it all. So I don't think that there's a diamond pattern up in here. Okay, this is a. How anal do I want to get about this?
Oh, what? Why is there a dragon?
My dragon here was hanging over there and he fell down because I bumped the table. And he scared me.
Um,
He scared me. You're here for it though. Great. Yeah, let's watch Jamie fuck it all up. It's all her fault. Let's watch her find a way to get out of this particular mess. Okay, I get it. It's fun that way, sort of. Okay, let's do something, shall we? Because I feel like I want to know something, damn it. Okay, this is not my favorite color. Let's start with this one. And if we're doing the skull, where the hell is it? Maybe I should write on here what color is what. Because I don't really usually need any help.
you sure about that?
To screw shit up? Yeah, I'm really sure I don't need help.
Oh,
It's more
yeah, that part
fun.
I know you don't need help.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at that. How is this? B? Yeah, but it looks, well, maybe that is it. It didn't look like there's enough space in between there. What do I know? Let's just try it, I guess. So this is going to be the eye socket. So I'm going to get this dark and on B. Oh, I see what the problem is. I'm looking at this big freaking section thinking it's the eyeball. It is not. Now that makes way more sense.
Oh, and
Now
that's
there's
saying that
actually space between it.
you can select traditional piecing or applique templates or FPP on EQ8.
Awesome.
Oh.
Let's
Oh dear God. What did I just okay.
see.
No, I was scrolling on Reddit and I am subscribed to medical gore and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yakadoodle.
Mm.
Is there any background in this, or is it all? Alright, so here's background. So let's do background, background, background. And that makes background C, D. Alright, sadly, I can sit here and tell you that my fucking dog is stuck. I'm gonna go save a senile old dog. Daisy, what are you doing? For fuck's sake. I told you, she's got no reverse. She ended up, we have the table pushed up against the island and four chairs pushed up against the table in their spots. And she, fucking go to sleep, dog. She ended up
Is
underneath the table.
Daisy elevated?
Maybe she should be. Want a CBD treat? She was underneath the table, underneath the island. So she couldn't get out because every time she'd go to step forward, she'd run into a chair.
She put herself in jail.
She constantly puts herself in jail. I mean, we have a ramp to go into the house. It's got this tiny little wedge at the bottom, and she somehow fits her ass in there. We're panicking because we can't find her. She's wedged herself in some weird shit because she doesn't reverse. She doesn't know how to reverse. Nope, not at all. Just doesn't do it at all. Alright, let's thing as we're messing with this, grab some glue and see how it looks for the background. Probably don't need big pieces, so let's try this little.
I think Daisy does need CBD. I had to drug Fresno tonight. She was being a little extra spicy.
Well, she does okay when she has, usually when she's on her meds, because she has, Cushing's disease, and so sometimes she just gets manic, like,
Mm-hmm.
and Jesus, how did, oh my God. All right, hold on. Hey, I love you, dog. How are you?
Daisy, I just saw you fall off the ramp.
Yeah, face first. All right, do we have any? Oh, onto a glass cup. Yes. Any stuff in this cookie thing? Dog. Trying to get. I know, honey, but there's nothing left in there. So it doesn't want to come up on the Daisy. You be doped. She used to whine if I sat at my sewing machine. She'd whine and run outside. And then she would sit outside and poke her head through the pet door. And if she still heard my sewing machine going, she'd go back out. I'm like, that's not fucking fair. There's only my hobby you are running away from. How is that fair to me? This is my job. I like to sew. And you're making it very difficult. I feel like I gotta have something. So we're doing something. And I'm
Do the bare
okay.
minimum.
Yeah.
That's what I do at work most days.
Good enough for government work is what is said around our house a lot.
I say that too, but I don't work in the government.
Yeah, neither do we. Still the same.
Um, Susie said my dog was scared of my sewing machine for the first 6 weeks or so. Now he whines when I'm sewing for too long. Rude. I agree.
My Daisy used to when she was little. She would she would come up to me and um just start whining and scratching my leg, and I'd get off of the sewing machine and sit in the recliner, and she'd come and sit on my lap and go to sleep. She's like, I just need you to stop so I can sleep on you.
When I'm in my sewing room and Fresno wants to, I let Fresno come in for patrol, but then when she starts getting into shit, she gets kicked out. Well,
Daisy
it
is
used to be.
nonstop menace this evening.
Well,
I'm just
Fresno's
joking.
room, the room, my sewing room is Fresno's old. It's her mom's room, so
Um, so did she so did um your dog not like the sound of the sewing machine or the fact that you were preoccupied? Because I went through the whole thing. Is it the sound of the machine? I got a new machine. Does it have a high pitch that I didn't know? Is it the LED lights? Is it something else? Is it, I've tried different machines and everything when it was happening. Who knows? Maybe they are. But Daisy's driving me buggy. Love her to pieces, but I now have to go get the peed on rug from outside and
wash it.
yeah, wash it again. Hmm? Sure. That's why we have more than one.
Susie says the sound threw him at first. Now he likes to be the center of the house and he wants me to come sit with him.
When Daisy was little, she would prop her rawhide bones up against my foot pedal because her little paws weren't strong enough to hold it while she chewed on it. I'm like, that's not that's not how this works. And then my foot pedal would be like, wah, wah, wah. I Does that still work? Yeah.
Probably.
I was measuring for a different piece. I measured for piece 4, not piece 3, but it's a small section, so it should be okay. Nope, absolutely not.
Did that
Oh,
person ever reply back to you on Etsy?
which one? Yes, I want one. That's me. Which Etsy woman? There's been so many.
The 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 one who had 2 orders for the yard
Yes,
and a half.
she answered. I yeah, whatever you're willing to pass over, being as Dad made pasta, and it was okay, I guess. Just not a lot of it. So yeah, she replied, but it wasn't until like Monday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday when I got in, it was just absolute chaos and not my normal mail person. So my normal mail or my not normal person showed up earlier than I was ready for, so the packages didn't even get out on Tuesday. Like, okay, I'm only human, guys. And that's not more thunder, is it? I hope not. Oh, wow. Thank you. This is awesome. Um,
Are you
so
gonna
yeah,
share whatever you got? I want some.
well, come on over.
What is it?
Mike's a champ. It is bone. Did you finally tell them that it's not on the website? I can't order it. Okay. Okay. It's the same price then. So boneless, um, hot wings.
Oh,
It's just whatever their
I don't want
hot
that.
wing. No, whatever their hot wing sauce is, it's pretty tasty. Any chance you could bring me a fork?
Nope. Caveman style.
If I wasn't sewing, if I wasn't sewing, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Thank you. I would totally eat it by my fingers because
Chopsticks.
I'm classy that way. Huh? Yeah, they work most days. Yay, one tiny little piece. How many hours in are we?
7.
I hope not. I mean, it kind of feels like it. Only because I'm tired.
Same. But it's Thursday.
I know.
I'm playing with glue right now.
Oh, what kind of glue?
The one that's in the pen for EPP.
Like the little glue stick one or the liquid one?
The glue stick one. I
I've
haven't tried
always,
the liquid
yeah,
one.
I don't really do it either, but I mean, everybody has their favorite. Realistically, what was that?
Yes. I just wish there was a way I could make my own glue stick from it.
Why not?
Oh, I don't want to figure that out.
All right, that's two separate things. You wish you could. It's doable. Don't want to
Yeah.
actually do it? Valid.
Yep. I don't want to do the research to figure out how to do it, but I want to do it. But I don't want to put the effort into it. So like I need somebody else to figure it out for me.
Gotcha.
Oh, but now that my degree is done, the
Yes.
kitties are going to lose their box that is my little rebel sewing machine for my
Oh,
cutie breeze and my
their
QMX.
their
I'm so
sleeping
excited.
box is gonna move. Oh no,
Yep,
it's gonna get
they're
opened.
losing their box. Oh no, I'm sort of triangle. How the hell do I keep doing this?
Talent.
Did I actually? I guess I'm bad at counting. Jeez. I mean, that's
Well,
totally
this is
valid,
why I
but
have to count a cross stitch. I mean, come on.
oh no, I tried it once and I was like, oops. And then I was like, yep, I tried.
And I've done some things, and it was neat to be able to do it with my mom when I did, because it was like something that we had in common, and so I enjoyed it for the most part. But I don't have enough retention to do that. It's one of those. Ooh, oh, how many do I need? I need 8. All right, how many do I have? 2. All right, I need 6. All right, I do 3 more. How many do I have? This. How many do I need? That. How many more do I need? This. Get another one. Wait, how many more? I need to stop doing this. But then I do like 4 of them, and then you're like, fuck, I did too many. And you start ripping them out, and it's not.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck this.
It's a never-ending cycle.
Hi, or are we just basically having a alert day because you've been up since before I got home because you ate dinner, which means you usually start walking around for dinner at about 4. So as she gets up off her pallet, starts walking around some more. Okay, that's fine. It's 8:30. So whatever you do, don't lay down and go to sleep because we're gonna go upstairs in half an hour.
I did miscount. I gave one of my sets a sixth one instead of 5.
I'd rather do it that way, unless
I
you.
was gonna go up and get the box and get another triangle, and I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed, so
Awesome Valley. Okay.
I have
But
nested,
sadly, after
and
I'm
I
what's Daisy, after I'm off here, I have to figure out how to get the camera back.
well, don't you have an offspring there that can help,
Well, one's
or is it the
asleep.
wrong offspring?
One just got home from work. I don't know. Ooh, that is barely. Shoot, good enough. That's right, Australia. You're in winter. You're opposite. I always forget that. Well, I guess it's because it's not something that I have to retain on a normal basis. So
Is it
how
true
cold
that
does
your
your
toilet?
winter get? Hmm?
Well, I was gonna ask about the toilet flushing because our
That's
water
a good question
spins
too.
the other way.
I would love to know that one too. As bizarre as that is. I can't say that I stand and watch my own, but
Sometimes I do because I have protein poops. So, and we have shitty toilets here.
at your house.
Pun intended. Yeah.
Got it. Well,
We met the builder who built this house, and yeah, I had words for them.
it's a damn good thing that the person that built our house moved to the coast after we sold the house, or I would have gone to jail. Totally, absolutely gone to fucking jail. I started writing it out. I'm like, I could do a screenplay on this. This is absolutely because all I could think of was the money pit. And I just was like, and this, and this, and this. And I would tell the story and people would laugh. And I'm like, I'm not writing this shit down. I'm like, maybe I'm going to sue him, that housewall. And I started digging. I don't think I could have anyway, but gave me something to do. And there was no final home inspection on our house.
Oh, that's not good.
Mm-mm. And I did something wrong, I think.
Probably.
Fuck off.
You, you know what you should do after you're done with the eyeballs on the skeleton
Mm.
is do some enhancement and like add like red into the black part so it looks like it's angry. Angry eyes.
Oh,
Just saying.
yeah. Well, it dawned on me that I circled this little piece. And so, is this a circle because it's the eyeball? Or, I mean, the dark center? Or the.
What was my message to myself?
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
that. Okay. Aha! Wrong. Caught it, though.
Did you do the one in the shop?
Hmm.
Nice.
too long ago, though.
I told my best friend I want to open a fabric shop.
I just need to buy mine.
No.
Okay, fine.
I'll let you do it
I don't want to
for
keep
now.
doing it. 14 years, Lois.
I
Kind of
know.
fucking done.
You gotta make it to 15.
Well, at this point, I don't see anybody that's going to be willing to bail me out for 15 years anyway. So maybe at some point I'll start paying myself enough to get a massage every month.
A what?
A massage. I don't pay
Oh.
myself. I haven't paid myself in 14 years. So
Ooh.
might not be the right thing to do, but when you don't know what you're doing when you open a business and you open a business with $25 in your checking account, you end up with some debt. And
Yeah.
so, 14 years, well, 12, 11 or 12 years of debt. Because after my husband lovingly bailed me out, I got in trouble again. And then I wouldn't tell him, and I tried to bail myself out, and that was fine. I worked on that for a while, and then panicked and realized I didn't change anything. I just got bailed out. So I started changing how I was doing things, and maybe someday I'll actually something fucking paid off. But I can't make myself go on retreat and sadly waste money on an employee when it's not financially the best decision. So I don't ever leave the shop. I don't take vacation. I don't go on retreats anymore. Thanks, Jamie, a dull girl.
You have volunteers who come play with your stuff and move shit around.
That part I'm cool with. We actually talked about it quite a bit. I think it's awesome. It's no way on this planet would it be a problem. It's one of those, yay, and we can try something new. And what happens if it doesn't work? Fucking move it back. It's really not a big deal. I'm all
Things
for,
move.
and I'm all for trying something different. I get locked in. Everybody does.
Oh, yeah.
You only see the
Oh,
same thing. Hmm.
yeah. The rack back by your children's playroom sipping
Office
room.
thinking? Yeah. Which?
Um,
Oh, yep.
I might have somebody
Interesting. Yeah.
potentially, yes.
Cool.
So give me like details and shit, and I could see.
Okay. Well, we can figure that out. It is
Because they're
um
building their own sewing room. So,
oh, cool. Yeah, so it'd be great for like obviously rolls of batting, which it was designed for, but if you had like sometimes that waterproof vinyl stuff like coats are made out of and stuff are
oh,
come on rolls
uh,
and other things come on rolls.
waxed canvas.
Yeah. However, did you know
Oh,
you could get otter wax? What just happened? That's like it did. Did you know
did
you could get
you Rose City Originals dude? He's
yes,
opening up a shop.
I
See if
saw.
he he may want that.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't
Think
think so.
about that.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. But I
Oh,
didn't even think about it.
says, I'm behind catching up. Our sinks drain clockwise. And yes, I had to fill the sink to check. Thank you for doing that science experiment.
Thank you so very much. But that's awesome. Thank you for actually doing it.
But that might be
Now we know.
something he could use because if he's moving like his long, like I don't know his full plans, but if he's moving
Mhm.
his long arm there, just imagine he could have his batting.
Yeah, absolutely. Extra padding on that. I mean, because it could be, honestly, on there and then that roll, that whole pull and everything could go over and possibly mount on the machine.
But I
That's a
just thought, I
thing.
was like, oh wait,
Oh,
that
that
might
really
be
is a good idea.
something. Him or the solarium owner, Zachary.
God, does he even have enough space for something like that?
Well, he
I
just
mean,
moved his long arm into that back room he has. Where the dead stock and clearance was.
oh, really? It fits in there?
Yeah, he had built like just a, he was just using
Okay, constantly.
the displays.
I just got her out from the island. She was wedged under the island. Yeah. Well, realistically, I'll be getting off shortly and just taking her to bed. And she'll probably fall right to sleep because I don't think she's gone to sleep since she got up for dinner.
That's my goals when I get old is having somebody be like, "Damn it, she's still awake."
It's right up there with shit, she's awake.
Yep.
Um, this
It's
really
more
isn't
like,
really anything, so we're
"What are
gonna
you getting yourself into this time and what trouble are you causing?" And I'll be like, "Yes."
pretty much. I think that would be great. I plan on being in. We're gonna rule the fucking nursing home, is what that is. Yeah. Yup.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out, Daisy.
I've worked in them. I refuse to live in one.
My mom always would tell me, don't. Well, oh, stinker. She would tell me the horror story and then look me straight in the eye and say, now, when it comes time, you put me in a home. Are you fucking kidding me? Not after those stories. You went about this
Oh,
all wrong, mother. You wanted that to
no.
happen.
Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm.
I had it all
Uh,
worked out. I thought for sure my dad was going to go first, and I just knew how it was going to go with my aging mom, and that is not how it went.
I was lucky. I know that sounds wrong. I didn't have to worry about that with my mom. My stepdad, he was at home, but because of Medicare, he was able to go to like a vacation at a nursing home.
Okay.
So like he got 2 weeks for every 90 days, maybe, where they would pay for him to be at a care facility. So like we got a break. Um,
Oh, that's
but my
kind of
mom,
neat.
she was hospitalized and
Mm.
oh, somebody else joined.
Who do we got?
Uh,
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
did that work?
He was at home
hey,
because
that's
of
Lydia.
Medicare. Yes,
Yay.
Go to like a
Yay.
vacation. You're gonna want to mute YouTube.
Oh my God, it worked?
Yes,
Yeah.
mute YouTube though.
Okay, I did.
All right.
Okay.
That way you only hear this track, but you're watching what I'm doing on YouTube.
Well, that only
Otherwise,
took
you'll
2
hear
hours.
both sets of voices.
But you did it.
Woo! Now you hear me cursing at my blocks that won't square up correctly.
Hey, you've been having that problem since you were at the shop.
It's the sage and chicken sacrifice we didn't do.
Damn it. Oh, I have so much more drama tea for that. My goodness.
No, you're kidding.
She sends the sheriff
Oh,
after me.
what? Okay, do tell.
So I'm not going to use names because I don't know what's happening. But she, I had the issue come up again. I'd sent emails off to appropriate um, officer channels, animal control. Hadn't
Yes,
heard
Susie, that
anything.
is Blue Hippo. That is Lydia.
Yay! Um, when I called at the beginning of June, end of May, right in there, I called the non-emergency number to get patched through to animal control, and the person that answered the phone, officer, not animal control though, didn't catch who or what she was, and it is she went through some stuff, and she's like, "Oh, what's going on? What do you mean this court case? Oh, well, what were the names?" And she looked at the divorce papers because it's public record, and I'm like, I don't know if she only gets to stay there until like the kids are out of school, because I know it was a generational home. It's been passed down for years, so I can't see, you know, it going to her or anything. So she looked it up. She goes, it says nothing in the divorce about the house. Let's see. Maybe you could get a hold of him if you had a problem. So we went to look, and the only address it showed at first was the neighbor's address. And then she's like, "Oh wait, here I found one in this other city. Perfect." So, being as I hadn't gotten anything back from animal control, I thought, well, I guess my next step is contact him, because he would technically be the property owner, or the, the renter,
Right.
the landlord, and
Landlord.
yeah, that's it. And so maybe if I went that direction, I would get. I don't think all three of these are supposed to be. Well, maybe. Um, maybe I can get help that direction. So I wrote out this message after I chased the chickens out that morning, and came in, wrote the message, ran it through Chat GPT because it, obviously didn't sound very nice, and went ahead and was like, is this going to be a mistake? No, this should be okay. So I hit send, and within 2 hours, I had a sheriff standing in my business telling me I'm not allowed to contact anybody in her family or her friends.
What?
And I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
why not? And first I'm like, what the hell's going on? What do you mean? I didn't do anything wrong here. And because at first you get all, I don't have friends that are cops, and I'm not in trouble. I'm not a good girl, but I'm never in trouble like that. And so I get all tingly. I'm going to say something wrong and I'm going to get arrested, kind of thing. And so after the conversation and he leaves, I'm still not understanding why he would have any reason to walk through my door and tell me no. So I
Yeah.
call to speak to him again the next day. I'm like, I guess I have more questions. And he mentioned the no contact order. Well, I don't have a no contact order with her. That's the other woman that she went to court with.
Mm,
The woman that she assaulted, and it is on probation for 18 months and has a no contact order, and she's not allowed. She even lost her freedom of speech on, damn you, Daisy, on the internet or with people. She can't talk about it, or she violates her probation. And
Wow.
so through talking to him, I'm like, I don't have no contact order with her. That's the other case. And he paused for a moment. And honestly, legal or not, I should record the fucking conversations just so I could go back and go, what did he say? But
Yeah.
he said something that clicked a day or two later. I'm like, wait, he said no contact order. That's the other case. That's why she got the sheriff in my building. She contacted the sheriff's office after hearing from the landlord and lied to the police saying that we have a no contact order so that she could send the cops in to harass me about it.
Wow.
So, okay, are you going to do anything about that? So I asked for a copy of her complaints and any cab notes and whatever I'm allowed to have. Can I get that? Because she also told the officer that she owns the house. She got it in the divorce. I just had an officer look it up. I didn't ask her, but she looked it up just a month and a half ago. Oh, that shifted. Look at that.
Oh, people.
Yeah. So, so I'm waiting on those notes, and I have. Oh, so when I talked to the officer the second time, he was like, "Yeah, my boss wanted to know why it took 2 hours to handle a chicken call," and I told him, "Oh, that's not all of it, and it's not over." I'm like, "You're correct. It is not over, but." She lied about owning the house. She does not. I even contacted a real estate agent to ask how that goes. If there's been a divorce and it changing hands, is there notes put somewhere on the file that it's been awarded to another party? We're waiting on, shift over. I mean, what? And yeah, no, basically, she lied about that too. And she told the officer that I stand outside and yell at her when she tries to get into her car every morning. I'm like, what?
Now, would you like to do that? Maybe, but have you? No.
Nope. The only thing I yelled was a bunch of bad words as I was kicking the rooster, getting him over into his property because he tried to attack me every time I shoot him off. So, we'll see. That's 3 lies in one conversation to the sheriff. But she's really good
Ah,
at playing the martyr, the victim.
yeah.
So I'm going to come across with possibly my current best case scenario is, do you realize that she basically harassed me through lying to you guys? She
Mm-hmm.
used you to harass me. Do you want to keep going with that? Because every time she opens up her mouth, there's a lie.
Yeah.
And
Unbelievable.
at least I'll have proof. But I want to send something to the sheriff's office because I don't want it on any sort of record anywhere that I violated something that it does not exist between us.
Right.
And then I've also bought a couple $100 worth of cameras so that I can have sound in the backyard and a better angle to get the chickens,
Mm-hmm.
and one with sound for inside the shop for the next time she loses her shit and comes over. But I jokingly, because I've asked 100 times, Daisy, um, what can I do? What are my rights? What am I allowed to do? Can I remove the chickens from the property? And he didn't answer me. But we joking around
Mm.
said, yeah, we tell the customers if they can catch one, they can take it. And he said, I wouldn't do that. Why? Because if you knowingly remove the animals from the property that you know do not belong to you, it is a felony.
What? Wow.
I'm like, and when I asked you, you didn't tell me this. You waited until I made a comment about telling other people to take them. Why is it so hard to answer that question? I've asked for 2 years what I could do. Can I take them dead? To the Humane Society? I mean, because I wasn't going to kill them.
No.
But I could kill that rooster if it attacks me on my property. At this point, I need to be attacked and get stitches so I can sue her ass. Oh, it pisses me off.
There's
I
a
know.
thought.
I haven't thought about it. Trust me. But yeah, so that's where we're at this particular moment. So I don't know what to do with evidence of a lie. I'm going ahead and
Yeah, there's
grabbing this stuff for my own peace of mind. I would love to be able to get her in trouble because it is a Class A misdemeanor to lie to the police to get them initiated out on a call. Same with fire and ambulance too.
mhm.
So it is a misdemeanor, but will they do anything?
Apparently
The
nothing.
fair.
If they came to talk to you and you straightened them out and they still haven't said anything.
Well, when I
Well, they may
asked them,
be doing something in the background.
they
Yeah,
could
that's
be,
possible.
but when I called to see how I get information, what kind of information can I get, and I've heard of CAD notes, but I don't know what that is. Are you okay?
Sure.
Hang on.
Oh,
I don't
Davy.
even know what's happening. Yeah. What happened? Are you okay? Are we done?
I think so. What's wrong with the dog?
I guess she lost her balance or something, and her back legs splayed out behind her on the hardwood floor, so she couldn't get traction. But she was like bent around the counter, so her head was on this side, and her butt and legs were on this side. I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing. And so the floor is
Uh,
wet, but I think it's because she like Rain Manned it and face planted and is trying to get herself up off the ground.
He wants to
uh,
be a
I am
sleepy.
kind of done
CAD
with you.
is computer aided dispatch. Their notes, they're the real-time logs created by dispatchers and responding officers during 911 calls and active incidents. They
Okay.
document the sequence of events, including call times, officer updates, and important safety warnings related to a specific person or address.
Okay. Well, that's one of the things I've asked for. Well, I basically asked for anything I could get my hands on. I have to pay for it. I'm fine paying for it, but I'm also going, well, you're getting paid a wage to do your job, and evidently this is not part of your job. Do you get everything that I pay? Because you should,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know
Mm,
if that's the way that goes.
look into the Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah, anything that's public record, you should be able to ask for.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
I
I've
think you have to
asked,
put it in writing.
and I had to ask for it, and then they contacted me and gave me a price point idea, asked if I wanted to go forward, and I said yes. And we'll just see how it goes. So at bare minimum, I'll be able to, if I need to in the future, prove that she's a consistent liar,
Mm-hmm.
and that can be taken into account if they needed to judge her character or whatever. What happened to this
She
other?
just needs to be gone.
Yes. Yep.
And take her fucking chickens with her.
Absolutely. Well, I'm kind of glad there was no cameras or anything that could have gotten my. I lost my shit one morning, and I was sweaty by the time I made it into the building. 'Cause I might have been swearing and chasing chickens and fighting with a rooster.
No proof it didn't happen.
That's right. That's right. And so, ugh, why aren't you staying stuck? Um, yeah, it's definitely great. All right. Where does
When do
this
your
go?
cameras come in?
Tomorrow.
Hmm.
Tomorrow, and I will, Chet seems to think he knows me really well now. And, but he did offer some good advice. I'm gonna go ahead and charge whatever ahead of time and then hook it up in the back, not on the side of the house. Make sure it connects to the app and it's working well before I go screw something to the building so I'm not stuck on a ladder trying to make it work. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
okay. That's kind of valid. I like that idea. I can do that. But and then I can watch my crows from home.
How's the gimpy crow?
Still gimpy. Still weird.
Have they finished the that one feed that you got?
No. But I do want to get a rolly container with a flip lid kind of thing so I can put the peanuts and stuff in it. So I can just flip the lid and reach in and scoop out. That would be more better. But
More better. Okay.
mhm. One, two, oops, three. Um, no, and I do notice if I had bought this feed on Amazon, no, I evidently didn't pay close enough attention to how big the bag was because I was shocked when this tiny little $17 bag showed up. And it had a mix of things in it, but it has a cracked corn in it too, but it's much smaller. And either little birds are eating that or the crows go ahead and eat the smaller stuff. But the big shit gets left. But I think the jays like that, don't they? Some of the other birds.
No Jays like the peanuts in the shell.
Well, I've noticed that. Well, and the crows will pick up a peanut in a shell and go dunk it in the water.
We had a guy that would go by the shop every day and drop peanuts on the trash can and on people's cars, and the crows would follow him around.
Do you see the video? There's somebody that goes for a walk in her town. She has a pocket full of cashews, and they land on
Oh,
her fucking head
oh
and
man.
take cashews out of her hand. She goes, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I ever run out of cashews before I get back home. I'm
That's
like,
why it's a
yeah,
murder of crows, right?
right. Yeah. Like, oh, that could be trouble, actually. Mine are only just starting to get used to me. I was told to do the same feed schedule and stuff, so they yell at me when I get there in the morning, so I feed them. All right, Daisy. I should probably go so I can get her upstairs because she's now going to settle. Um, so they yell at me when I get there, and about 4 o'clock I can see him hopping around outside. I'm like, okay, got an hour. But it is. Well, guys, I'm gonna crap out and go ahead and just if she's gonna settle, I might as well just take her upstairs instead of her falling asleep and then having to try to move her. Although she doesn't wake up when you do that, and she just sleeps on you and snores. Kind of funny. All right. Well, there's all of our stupid pieces, and I have to figure out how to get my camera back. So that's a nose piece. This is a nose. Oh, no, that's a cheek. That's a cheekbone. And then that's part of the head and part of a nose, which might go in here. I don't know. Yeah, there's your nose with your some sort of weird. It's like a stormtrooper. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense at this particular moment, but that's okay. Nothing really makes sense at this moment anyway. Okay, well, I'm done. I'm gonna get elevated and finish my wings, and now that's kind of adorable. She's
Have a good rest
sleeping
of your night.
with her head up on Watson's back, which is kind of cute.
Oh,
You like your head elevated? I keep trying to give you pillows, and you don't use them, you weird dog. Okay, I will see. You're gonna be gone for a couple weeks, right, Lois?
oh,
I won't see you for a couple weeks.
yeah. This weekend I'm beautifying, and
Mm-hmm.
then next weekend is my gadgetification.
Okay.
Walkie across the
Yay!
stage.
Yay! Yay! I go the 30th for beautification.
When is
So fun.
your anniversary shindig at the shop?
Hmm. I don't know. When did we put? What?
I don't
What do
know.
we have on all the flyers? I wonder. I don't know. Let me look. It's got to be this Saturday then. That's really gonna suck
Okay.
because it's a late so, which means I'm gonna be dead.
Oh,
I
it's a
have to
late
look at
so.
the calendar for
Ooh,
sure. Yeah. Can we make it? Only until Saturday.
I might be able to come. It'd be, yeah, I might be able to come.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Have a good night.
You too. I will check the dates. It's on, I'm sure it's on the website calendar. If we go to the website into classes, then they're pinned up there. But off the
Okay,
top of my
dokie.
head,
I'll check.
I don't know. How sad is that? All right, I'm out of here, guys. I will see you on
Night.
Bye.
Monday. Bye.